review. Godzilla, Here There Be Aliens, issue number 2. Pretty epic little issue we had going on here. It wasn't super long, very quick read, but
It was more of like a story building and lore.
yeah, a lot of lore.
Yeah, lore dump issue, which was cool.
I think issue 3 is going to be where the story moves forward a lot more.
Yeah.
And we get a little bit more action and less world building.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoy this issue. I mean, clearly, we got our first initial battle going there. And it's just setting the stage. I mean, let's get into it here. We have Frank Tieri as the writer for the last 3 series. Angel Hernandez joins this Here There Be Alien series as the new artist. It was previously Inaki Miranda for the Here There Be Dragons and Sons of Giants. And we have Heather Breckel on colors. She's done a lot of different Godzilla comics. And then the letters were by Steve Wands. And it starts off with Roswell, 1947. We all know what happened. The alien crash. The spaceship crash, and we see 3 dead Xliens, and the army's kind of there like checking this out, and then they see some goo, and they get attacked, and it's a Hedoreh, and it's just absorbing all their like life essence and training them, and then we just cut.
Yeah, we learned that that's kind of what the George H.G. Wells is.
Yeah, we get a.
Oh my God,
War of the Worlds.
How am I blanking on that name?
Yeah.
It's kind of based off of the Hedoreh. In this series, the Hedoreh is an alien, and it's almost like a parasitic.
It's a they call it a what do they call them? They call them like they're like probe aliens that they get sent to planets to see like if they're viable to be invaded, and they kind of use them to invade the planet as like the first wave. And we have seen Hedoreh previously in the series in Sons of the Giants. It was a Viking, and it also helped fight King Hedoreh. It was one of the monsters that saved the Roman Empire. And
Yes,
we find
I think about it almost every day.
Yeah. So it turns out that Hedoreh was also an alien probe sent by the Xliens, but it was defective, and it actually ended up defending Earth instead of joining the Xliens. So it was in Viking times as Grendel, and then eventually moved forward in time. So there is a good Hedoreh somewhere on Earth if it hasn't been killed by Godzilla yet. So yeah, we're in full alien invasion mode here. We got Xlien spaceships in the sky, Hedoreh in the streets, and yeah, we're still getting our little knowledge dump. War of the Worlds was a real thing apparently that happened in London. They said this invasion had previously happened, but this time they've been preparing for it. And H.G. Wells was the son of the giant as well. Yeah, so the Xaliens are just been hunting the Sons of the Giants for a while because they just kind of been in the shadows. So that's kind of one of the main reasons they are sort of a shadow society, because they were responsible for killing Lincoln, Ferdinand, and Bugsy Siegel. So yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was such a random one, like the guy who invented like Vegas, basically.
Yeah. So yeah, we get to Area 51, and sure enough, Benjamin Franklin's jet Jaguar is there, and he's the ultimate weapon against these Hedoreh. And sure enough, they launch him out, and he just starts kicking some Hedoreh ass. And we find out that the Xaliens are now ready for their next phase, which happens to include Megalon, Space Godzilla, and Gigan. So yeah, Jet Jaguar is out there kicking Hedoreh ass here, and when he gets blindsided, just knocked out, and they're like, "What's happening now?" And boom, Mecha Godzilla is there. So now they're like, all right, this whole situation went from good to a lot worse. So we got Mecha Godzilla, and based on the cover for issue 4, we know we're getting Mecha King Ghidorah, and it was even hinted back at in Sons of the Giants when Benjamin Franklin had that sketch of Ghidorah, and it was like, can he be resurrected? So we know we're getting Mecha King Ghidorah. The question is, who's gonna have him? Is it gonna be something that humanity, the Sons of the Giants, has stashed away and they've been working on it, or is it gonna be the Xlien's weapon?
I I think it's a high probability that it's gonna be a red herring. Like you're gonna think it's on the Xilien side,
Oh,
but then it's on our side. I think that would be such a cool twist.
yeah,
And it does make sense. Like the Roman Empire, which is the Sons of Giants, had possession of the body.
exactly. And why
They would
would
have kept.
why would Benjamin Franklin be asking that question? Can he be resurrected?
Yeah, I think they
Is he
still
like
have it.
wor-
Probably
was
because
he worried that the
the body didn't degrade over all those hundreds of
maybe
years.
was he worried that the Xaliens had the body? Like my theory is
He also did have a proto
the
Hedoreh.
the
in
probe
his
Hedorah,
lab.
yeah, the Hedorah probe.
Yeah. So you know, I think it's a possibility for it to be a plot twist that like, hey, we have Mecha King Ghidorah.
Yeah, I mean, right now, we're looking at this. We have Jet Jaguar and Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla, Megalon, Space Godzilla, Gigan, and an army of Hedorah probes. So it's like, it's 2-on-5. I mean, we don't know if any of the Earth's other kaiju are going to get involved. Like, typically, like, Mothra's, like, not one that was, like, it's been shown, but, like, Mothra hasn't stepped in here. Shobijin haven't been involved. It's been, when it comes to like the mystical, magical, that's been very grounded. We're going sci-fi, aliens, monsters. No, so like, I don't know. Is Mothra gonna step in to protect?
We've had Mothra. She
Yes.
was in Sons of Giants.
Yes, but like, is she gonna be back
With
again?
Mothra, Rodan, Anguirus,
Yeah.
and Hedorah.
Yeah, are they gonna come back though? Like, we know there's tons of
I
kaiju
don't know.
on Earth, and like the Sons have been protecting them. Like, are we gonna have a massive wave of kaiju come? Like, where are they now?
Yeah, it would be cool if they busted out a King Shiza, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, that's kind of what they did for Monsters and Protectors. That was like the big like second arc like hero to join the fight.
Yeah, that was cool. But yeah, excited for issue 3. One of my favorite series, honestly, and super looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a great read, and yeah, we've been very much enjoying it.
Yeah.
So, good.
Yeah,
Looking
I always
forward to
enjoy it. I mean, we only got 2 issues left after this, which is going to be like, I'm definitely, I'm hoping they do like a whole like compendium collection of like the entire series together, and I might grab that for sure.
Yeah.